Jeremy Spradlin, and this is my VFW 1410 Project 4 review video. So I've got a lot to say. I'm going to try and keep it short. Apologize for quick and speakly to keep it in that 2 to 3 minute time frame. So unfortunately, time was my biggest enemy this past week. I had a last minute trip for work, and at first I thought, hey, that works great. I have plenty of time to work on this. Unfortunately, until it was too late, I did not learn that Titanium Studio needs an internet connection to actually even open. So that caused some problems. But I was able to get most of it done. I'm not happy with the results. However, I'm kind of a completionist myself, and so even after you grade it, I'll probably end up finishing this just because it's actually fun to do. So the structure itself is pretty straightforward. I've got my main app.js. I was wanting to utilize the URL property that was mentioned. I didn't really ever get to that because of time, so I basically just have a .js for each page, and down at the bottom an event listener that's called, when these are loaded, allowing us to then operate the app that way. The app itself comes up, and my main idea here was again going along the video game idea. So I go into gallery. Currently, one of the things I'm not happy with it here, sometimes, like there it goes, it'll repeat the same image back to back. I want to put in logic to prevent that. I have not had time to get to that yet, but it will, just using a standard number generator, random number generator. Every time I click this, will give me a new image, and basically just changes the image that's being shown in that image view. Characters, same thing. Video games. Took a couple of my favorite games. Click on one, and the idea being is I was going to have, similar to what was in the example, some character information along with an image. I was hoping to use Photoshop to get rid of these backgrounds. Again, time's killing me there. And then the last section, I started before I realized how much time was going to be an issue. The idea I had was you could put in, I'd using JSON data for that data section. And the idea being is that this is all up and running. I can go and now add new character information to it. Unfortunately, it's not to that point yet. It's very rough. But it does do a few things. So for example here, I can select this one. Now if I hit the add character button, it'll push out Guild Wars 2, Urban, and then the level. So I can use that information. I've just not gotten to actually adding it and then being able to go back and look at it within that table view. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that done before the grading, but I'm going to probably finish it anyway because I think it's something interesting to do. I think that's it. Again, my name is Jeremy Spradlin for VFW 1410 Section 01. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in future classes.